11 a.m. And you're watching Fox 31's Good Day Colorado with Peggy Bunker, Ken Clark, and meteorologist Chris Tomer.
7:49, it's June, and the weather is really starting to get warm. So now everybody is pulling out those grills. Speaking of healthy living, why not
how about some barbecue?
That
sounds pretty good. Way to go, Dr. John. Here we are.
We don't have to share it with Dr. John.
I think I saw fruit somewhere in there.
All right, well, that's coming up next. We're going to be joined by a chef who's going to show some very tasty, easy things that you can try. Oh, boy, it's all wrapped in bacon. I'm sorry, Dr. John.
That's all right.
This is terrible. All right, 7:49. We'll be back with some barbecue, bananas, the whole 9 yards.
I'm going to give you this. I'm going outside.
Thank you.
Ken, we've got the tools of the trade over here at Texas State Brazil.
I don't even know where to stand.
You take the mic and let these guys show you the meat.
Oh, you know, it is time to fire up that grill. They've got the grill going back here. You can already feel the heat coming off it. Summer grilling season is here. Finally, we get some sunshine outside. So Evandro joins us this morning. He is the culinary director of the Texas Day Brazil, straight from Texas. He's already throwing some meat on the barbecue to kind of show us how it's done at Texas Day Brazil. Gentlemen, thanks for coming in this morning. I appreciate your time.
Hey, Ken, how are you?
I am doing well, my friend. And the first thing that caught my eye was this huge skewer over here. Alex is going to pick this up. This is what? Just look at that.
That's called the picanha. We're going to show in a minute how you can prepare that, close to that at home. This is the way they serve the meat at Texas Brazil. It's table-side service. We have the gauchos, the carvers going to the table, and they're going to slice several different cuts of meat, from picanha, lamb chops, filet mignon wrapped in bacon.
And it all comes right to the table, and you can say, I'd like more of that, less of that, keep bringing it, all you can eat.
As much as you want for any one of the cuts.
So what's the secret? How do you go about grilling such good and tender meat for so many different tastes and varieties of people that come to your restaurant?
We have the 15 different cuts, so we have a different one for each person. You can find any meats that's going to be pleasant to you. I'd like to show you a picanha here.
Okay.
This is the cut. This is the most typical cut in Brazil. It's going to be more expensive than filet mignon. That's the top cut in Brazil. Okay? And that, when we prepare, it's going to be like that. We cut. This, if you go to your butcher, you're going to have to ask for the culottes. Okay?
Culottes?
Yeah, comes from the top sirloin. Has a nice marbling and a nice cap of fat. Okay? The way I like to do it, we season with a lot of salt. This is a Brazilian salt we import from Brazil.
How long does it take to cook a large chunk of meat like that?
At the restaurant, 20 minutes. Because you have a huge grill. It's like 30 feet long. We can hold at least 2,000 pounds of meat at the same time. So it's a serious business.
I have some grill envy.
Yeah.
It's probably better than my little one out on the deck, huh?
Well, I don't know about that, probably. So we have one here. This is the way you can cook at home. Since you don't have a Brazilian rotisserie with charcoal, this is what I did. 250 degrees for about 10 minutes. What's going to do? It's not going to look good. It's going to be like gray color, okay, but going to allow the meat to cook through. It's not going to be red inside, going to be pink. In the very last minutes, you put maximum temperature you can, to have the nice color.
Kind of chars the outside. What's one thing that people do that you see on the grill that they do that's wrong? Do they turn the meat too much? Do we tend to watch over it too much?
First, if you don't buy good meat, you're not going to do any good steak. So meat is the very, very important thing. And the heat. You need to have a very decent amount of heat. And you have to practice. You have to try different ways. Every grill is a little bit different. So it's practice.
Practice makes perfect. Well, thank you for your time this morning. It smells awesome. Evandro, yes, definitely cut that up. As you can see, that perfect cut of meat as we throw it to break here on Good Day Colorado. Grilling season, Chris.
Boy,
practice makes perfect.
That looks exquisite.
Better lock the door before Dr. John gets out here. If you're watching Good Day Colorado, we'll take a quick break. Be right back.